Good morning, dear students. I, Vidyasagar, welcome you all in the e-learning class of Modern International School. This word today I am going to start subject Geography of Standard 6, and this is third video lecture on the topic Major Domains of Earth. Dear students, as we have discussed about the Asia continent and the Australia, sorry, Europe. Now we are going to discuss about the Asian Africa. Okay, so Africa is the second largest continent, okay, in the world after the Asia. Okay, and the 0 degree equator, it means it divide all the earth. The equator divides into two equal parts. The upper part is known as northern hemisphere, and the lower part is known as the southern hemisphere. Okay, so that equator that passes in mid of the South Africa. Okay, now the Tropic of Cancer as well as the Tropic of Capricorn also, this line also passes through the Africa. See, Africa is in such position because it's north of the uh, portion lies in the northern hemisphere, and as well as the southern hemisphere. So the all the imaginary lines, dear students, we have to be careful that all these lines, equator, Tropic of Cancer, Tropic of Capricorn, all these lines are imaginary lines. Okay, so all these passes, this is imagined that from these places it is passed. Okay, and this is recorded on the paper or the map. Okay, wherever on the actual ground no any such type of line is there, but for our assumption we have assumed this type of line for our convenience. Okay, now the Sahara desert, which is the world largest desert, that also located in Africa. The continent is bound all sides by the oceans. Okay, now the longest river Nile that also exists in Africa. Now the next is North America. Okay, North America, that is in the western sides. Okay, and basically North America and South America is adjoined by a isthmus. Okay, so North America is the third largest continent of the world, and it is linked with the South America by the narrow strip of land that is called Isthmus of Panama. Okay, the continent that lies completely in the north, that is North America, and in the south, that is Southern America. Okay, now it is in the western hemisphere. As in the northern hemisphere, these all located in the western side, that's why it is called here as western hemisphere. Okay, now this is also surrounded by the oceans like the Pacific Ocean, Atlantic Ocean. Okay, so these oceans by which these are surrounded, as well as the Arctic Ocean. So these are the oceans by which the North America is surrounded. Now come to the South America. South America lies mostly in the southern hemisphere. At his name is clear here, and the two oceans, the Pacific and the Atlantic Ocean, it means the South Pacific Ocean and the South Atlantic Ocean, that which is the northern portion, that is the Atlantic Ocean, as well as the North Pacific Ocean. Wherever in the southern hemisphere, South America, that is the South Pacific Ocean and South Atlantic Ocean. Okay, now the Andes, the world longest mountain range through its length from north to south. Okay, Andes in South America. Okay, as well as it is also uh, South America has world largest river system, that is the Amazon. Okay, that is Amazon, and Amazon forest that has very vivid type of the animals, plants, all it is found there. Okay. Now next is Australia. So Australia is the smallest continent, okay, that lies entirely in the southern hemisphere, and as it is a uh, part which is the smallest, wherever it is all surrounded by the oceans. Okay. Now it is also known as island continent because island is in the same structure. Island, it means the piece of land which is surrounded by the water. So there the Australia is there. Okay. Now next is about Antarctica. So Antarctica, basically it is located in the southern, you can say the southern poles, because and the south pole lies almost at the center of the continent, है ना? As there is the two poles, we if we divide the whole earth, then there is the northern side, there is north pole, and southern side there is south pole. So that south pole, that is in mid of the Antarctica. Okay. As it located in the south polar region, so it is permanently covered with the ice, thick ice sheet, and no permanent human settlement. Wherever many research center have been settled here, like India also has a research center here, which name is Maitri or Dakshin Gangotri. Now, if we talk about the hydrosphere, it means the part of the land where water is available. Okay, that is hydrosphere. So the earth, which is known as the blue planet, it is happen because our 71% of the earth part, that is covered with the water, or you can say the oceanic water. Okay. And 29% of with land. So hydrosphere consists all it forms as running water, oceanic water, ice in glacier, underground water, water vapor in atmosphere, all comprise the hydrosphere. More than 97% of the earth water is found in ocean and too salty for human use, as a large portion of rest of the water that forms of ice sheet, glacier, underground, very small percentage is available as fresh water for humans. Okay. You can understand here that only 97% of the oceanic water, that is in salty form. Okay. And only 3% water is available. Out of that, only 2.5%, and if we'll find that easily available, then only 1% of easily available water is available for us, that is potable. So you have to be imagine that how it is difficult and how we should conserve the precious water. Okay, that's it. Read the paragraph and keep watching. Thank you.